This is assignment 11 for administration, real estate administration, and discuss typical problems that arise in your company and how this could be resolved by a well-written company policy and procedure manuals. I think every business should have a documented that clearly state how things should be done. This needs a true for large companies so that the various departments work together effectively. And it's just as true for a small business company as well, so that things can run smoothly when the owner is away from the office. And it's time to develop for the new business a straightforward process, and once you have a workable template in place, you will be able to make revision and up to date as your company change and grows. As effective policy and procedure manual is an essential management tools. As a piece of require and reading all the employees manual, its state business goal and policy, and communicate appropriate standard of action and behavior for all employees. It's a roadmap of when doing business. The manual should include all company best practice, the core business process description, and the specific method and standard for how work is performed. This manual enables them to simplify employee training and to focus the company growth. The manual reads and understand the manual and know where to find when they need it. Essentially, the policy and procedure manual is really about good communication and manual communication and the standard, the value of the employee need to know what to expect from them. The supervisors need a manual to reference for managing day-to-day business process by documenting the standard of communicated what is important for the company quality, growth, and customer satisfaction. First, the manual help the company avoid inconsistency. Second, another benefit of the effective policy and procedure manual is that it can protect the company from policy, legal action, or employee fraud. And for that, be careful to discuss with your legal attorney, which it helps. Third, policy and procedure manual can serve as a training tools. In the company, it needs uniformity. Policy create a level uniformity, and best practice is a technique or a method that show consistency, positive result of your company. Safety, many organizations have a policy of addressing employee and customer safety, as well as legal and ethical safety procedure of the company. The second question is, does your company have a code of ethics? If so, are there a conflict between what the company preaches and the way it practices? I think a code of ethics is important because it is clearly lay out the rule for behavior and provide a ground for preemptive warning, regardless of size, business, count on their management staff to set a standard of ethical conduct for others, employees, to follow professions of business ethics as long as needed a high practical resource that is designed particularly for leaders and managers. Those people charge to ensure ethical practice in their organization. Unfortunately, for too many resources, there are too many resources about business ethics and are being designed primarily for philosophers, academia, and social critics. As a result, leader and managers struggle to be able to make use of the resource to all. Also, far too many resources about business ethics contain sensationalistic story about business going bad or prolonged preach of business, do the right thing, which they don't. And this resource often explores simplicity ethical questions such as should Jane steal from the company? And the real world of a leader and manager often much more complex on that than that.